Hello and welcome back to the Coder's Legacy channel. In this video, we'll explore how to run Selenium in headless mode. So what exactly does headless mean? Well, basically, whenever you run Selenium, like this code right here, if I run this code, what's going to happen is that this creates a browser, as you can see right here. Now, when we're automating things, like we want to automate a task that maybe scrapes many different websites, like hundreds of them, or maybe it refreshes the website many times. So the problem is that rendering the browser can actually like slow things down a bit, or maybe you just want it to run in the background, you don't want it to actually generate the browser, because it does take time for the browser to load. It'll actually be faster if you run your code in headless mode, because there's no need to load up the browser or anything. So yeah, that's another benefit. So with that in mind, let's begin. How do we do this? Well, it's actually ridiculously simple. So you may or may not have this set up. Okay, look, so the first thing is that I'm using a slightly unique way of setting up my Selenium. It doesn't have any impact on this video, so don't worry, but I'm just pointing it out in case you're wondering what this line means. Okay, this is basically a way of setting up Selenium without me having to manually download and install different drivers. If you're interested in learning how to do this, I'll include a link in the description below. But for all intents and purposes, just forget this thing exists. Okay, so let's focus on this. Now, some of you may not have created this options. Okay, if not, then do so. Just import WebDriver, then do webdriver.chrome options, or if you have like Firefox, you can do Firefox options, and then there Edge options, etc., IE, Internet Explorer options, Safari, etc. Okay, I have Chrome. I use Chrome mostly, so I'm gonna do this. Then pass it in here. Okay, so this is basically where you can configure different options. This is where we typically do options dot add argument. And then there are various arguments that we can pass into our browser during the startup process, basically. So the headless command is actually done through here. All you need to do is a dash dash headless is equal to new. That is it. And now if I run this code, it should execute without okay, you can see that it's running, and it should quit in 3 seconds roughly. 3 seconds after it fetches the page. So yeah, that was longer than 3 seconds because it took some time to get the page. But as you can see, no browser was generated, and this code executed successfully. Okay, no errors. So this is how you do it. Now, there is one thing to consider. If you guys have an older Selenium version, this is going to be a bit different. So you can check your Selenium version by doing pip show Selenium, and this shows you your Selenium version. I have 4.15, which is pretty new at the time of this video, almost brand new. But if you guys have 4.8 and before, and lower, so actually 4.7 and lower, then what you want to do is options dot headless is equal to true. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, let me just show this to you. I'll do Firefox if you guys want to see, just to kind of let the point go home. So it's got to change that to gecko dot Firefox, import gecko driver manager, and then we can do Firefox over here as Firefox service, and change that to Firefox service, change that to gecko, and we are good. Yep. Okay, except there to Firefox, and let's do this. So this should well, you won't see the Firefox window show up, but it should execute. Okay, that did not go as expected. I might have an old Firefox version, and actually I think that this is equal to new thing is only a Chrome thing. because I believe there's some version kind of thing that if newer Chrome versions use this, and the older ones use this. Okay, so I think this is gonna work. That is equal to new would have been a Chrome thing, so this should work. Alright, well, I'm glad we did that. This has executed successfully, so we know it's working. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it.